I would like to express my concern for the upcoming live-action adaptation of Ghost in the Shell, as ever since the miscasting of Scarlett Johansson, doubts are clouding in my mind over the future of a very high-quality franchise. So, here's a few ideas I would like to give to Dreamworks that I think may make the movie super duper awesome. The story. Everything starts with the script, and the political-heavy second TV series of Ghost in the Shell standalone complex really inspires the idea of a cyber-terrorist hating on cyborgs and hacking into them to turn them against themselves, like induce cyborg suicide like in that early episode in series 1, and against humans. I'm thinking of calling the case as like a working title, Perfect Injustice. No, I will not sue if Rupert Sanders uses that title. This setup would be interesting, as not only is it a metaphor for illegal discrimination as unfortunately seen in the real world, but it would also naturally spark, some interesting conversations within the Section 9 team, as all of them have prosthetic body parts and cybernetic implants to some degree. The style. Firstly, Yoko Kanno must do the soundtrack, and I really want the Ghost in the Shell theme Inner Universe by Ariga to really boost the beauty of the franchise. Kanno is an extremely talented composer who worked on the music for the TV series, both of them, and she'll do a darn good job for the movie. I also want the cinematography to utilise some sharp, tilted angles, like extremely sharp tilted angles, to bring across a surreal atmosphere. No, not like over the top tilting like in Battlefield Earth, hell no, but like some of the strong angles used in the opening sequence to the second TV series, along with some surreal slow motion parts. I mean, this should not be afraid to be disturbing, like one of those old school Saturday morning cartoons. I say this because I want the movie to at least have an anime style like Blade Runner did. That way, at least if the story ends up sucking, the visuals will be entertaining. And no, don't CGI the tachikomas. I'm pretty sure it's possible to make a practical one in this day and age with a little help from CGI land. The characters. I really want the movie to focus on the relationship between the Major and Chief Aramaki, as they are both incredibly opposite to each other. They showed some very intriguing dialogue scenes in the second TV series, which should work in a live-action setting. I have no idea who should play Aramaki, but I think in terms of casting, Ron Perlman is destined to play Bateau, and Sarah Silverman is destined to play the Tachikomas, and yes, I still think Cobie Smulders is a way better choice for the Major. I'm not too bothered about who plays the rest, as long as they look and sound and act like their anime counterparts. I mean, I have nothing against Scarlett Johansson, I just feel that she's too small and photogenic, she's weird looking in a good way, to be a tall, buff robot. I just don't see it working. All in all, I am a little hesitant about the live-action movie. I mean, the only thing that would really make me buy a ticket, if everything I say here gets ignored in the end, is if the running time is 2 hours 30 minutes, as then at least the long running time would suggest some effort was put into the film, but who knows. This will ultimately either be around average or really good. The franchise itself has set a very high bar to reach.